Every year I throw a Halloween Christmas party called the Yule Ghoul Soirée. This year I'm trying to solve one problem. I want the activities to really feel like a part of the party instead of something that people just kind of happen to do. There's a couple activities that are going to stay, there's one that desperately needs an upgrade, and two completely new ones I'm going to add into the mix. What's up, kids? I'm T, and today we're planning the activities for this year's Yule Ghoul Soirée. So, in the 3 years that I've been throwing the soirée, we've had a handful of different activities, and they've all had varying degrees of success. Some, like the hot cocoa and pumpkin spice coffee nook, just never really took off. But then others, like the s'mores making station, were really hot one year, and then the next year nobody cared about them. One activity that has consistently been a blast is the karaoke. I actually call it karaoke because we stream songs off of Spotify and then sing along with the microphones. I don't know how my husband does it, but he gets the audio levels so that you can still hear the music of the song, but the actual singing is drowned out by the people on the microphones. People find it a lot less intimidating than regular karaoke because, like if you're somebody like me who sucks at singing, you still have the backing of the actual song, so, it doesn't sound that bad. And then also the lyrics play along on the phone screen. So yeah, that one works great. Everybody loves that. It's definitely a favorite, so I'm not going to touch that one. I do need to learn one or two more songs though. Any suggestions? I think I'm a decent host. I try to stay on top of the food and drink supplies, make sure to greet everybody and thank them for coming. But I know there's a few ways that I can do better this year. And one of those ways is to give the party a little bit of structure. And nothing, crazy, but just, to kind of like let people know when the big events are going to start happening. This will definitely help the costume contest, which is the activity that sorely needs a revamp. We do it every year, but it's kind of treated as an afterthought, and that's mostly on me. But I want to make it more interactive this year. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to have the voting done at a specific time, and then I will announce the winners using the microphone and then actually present them with their prizes. Because usually I just kind of hand the prize over in the kitchen, before they're leaving for the night. And that's, it's a little lackluster. So this will be better, I think. And then we'll have two prizes this year. One for best Christmas specific outfit, and then one for best Halloween costume. I don't totally know how I want to do the voting yet, so if you've done a contest like this before, let me know it worked for you. One thing that stood out to me while looking at all these old photos from the previous years is that we have never taken a big group photo. And that kind of bummed me out because that's such an easy, obvious thing to do, and it'd be nice to frame and hang up on the wall. So that's going to be my first new activity for this year, is getting a big group photo. But what I think I'm going to do is right after we announce the winners of the costume contest, we'll just go ahead and take the photo right then, because that way everybody will already be, kind of corralled into the same area, so it should be a little bit easier. I do plan on hiring a photographer for a couple hours this year, so I'll just have her take it. And then that way I don't need to worry about, missing someone from the photo or weird cropping or, any of those stupid little issues that pop up when you have non-professionals take your photos. Okay, so the group photo and the costume contest are somewhat scheduled activities. But besides the karaoke, we don't really have any other low-key casual activities. So the other night I was on Pinterest looking at, I think it was Dollar Tree ornament hacks or something. But the point is, it gave me a really great idea to create an ornament creation station. So I'll just buy some of those blank ornaments and just get some markers and stickers and that kind of stuff. No glitter though, but that kind of stuff, and just put it on a table for people to use. And then they can create their little ornaments, and they can either take them home with them, and that'll be their little party favor, or this is the best part, they can hang them on the Yule Ghoul tree. I found this one online, and it's exactly what I was envisioning. It's about 5 feet tall, so not too big. It's nice and narrow, and it's already pre-lit. So, and as you can see, it's red. We already have quite a few green trees, white and black trees around the house, so I thought that red was a nice happy medium. They do actually also have purple too, so depending on how this year goes, I might just go ahead and pick up the purple one too, and then we can just alternate each year. Memorable, fun, and cheap. So that's the trifecta for me. But yeah, if anybody else knows of any, good Halloween or Christmas party game ideas or activities, please let me know. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good plan. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to participate in anything. I just want to give people options, basically, the stuff that they can do while socializing and drinking and eating and that sort of thing. But I do want my group photo, though. That's one thing I want personally. I would say that swimming is actually an activity too, because it's Florida in November. It's not like it's actually cold. But nobody ever goes swimming, except for my husband and one friend of ours. So that's the plan for keeping everyone entertained at this year's Yule Ghoul Soirée. Now I just have to actually pull it off. But before I get too far into party planning, there is something else that I've been trying to get back into lately. And apparently buying myself a medal wasn't quite enough motivation. So next week we're going to be talking about walking. All right? So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. One activity... Every year I throw a Christmas Every year I throw a... This will definitely help the